My guest at this time stars in the upcoming film Marcus. It drops this Friday, July 15th, theaters all over the internet. It is AEW star Paul Wight. Paul, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me here today.
Thanks, Nick. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. We were talking belts before we started here.
Right.
I
Championships, damn it. Championships or titles. Yeah.
I wanted to. Oh, that's right. Championships. I'm sorry. I didn't want to get yelled at. I did.
No, it's a PTSD thing. I've had to get over to it, so it's fine.
It's fine. And I didn't even live it, but yet I have the PTSD when you said it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's funny because it makes sense. Like, why would you diminish a championship? It's either a championship or a title. If you call it a belt is something that holds up your pants.
Right.
A strap.
Sure.
I get it. It's cool and it's slang, but I'm a little old school. I believe if you're going to have a championship, then you treat it with respect because you've earned it, and you don't want to diminish it. You want to enhance it. So, but the younger crowd does whatever they think is cool. What do I know?
Well, these were proudly defended in my backyard as a child, so I guess there should be some reverence for them. So these championships.
There should be, yes. Those are hard-won championships you have. Yes.
No, my pivot. I wanted to ask, how do you feel about the Velcro on belts now? Are you pro or anti Velcro on the belt?
It's TV, I guess at this point, whatever works. I'm the same guy that 15 years ago went to zippers in my boots, and you thought I committed a holy atrocity. But when I saw Undertaker's boots were zippered, I went out and got zippers in my boots. Because before that, you had to lace up your boots. And then I found out, you can put a zipper in it too. Oh, I'm in. Because when you lace up, 50, 60 eyelets every single night, like I used to have calluses on my pinky fingers, like big, thick calluses from pulling up laces every night on my boots. Like just, but it was an honor and a pleasure. But, the business evolves. On TV, you want to, I would trust the snap buttons before I personally would trust Velcro. But if Velcro works, then, good for them. Business evolves, the business changes,
For sure, yeah. You brought zippers in, they brought Velcro in,
There you go.
Look, it's gonna be sticky tape next or something like that.
Yeah, it'll be holographic. You don't even have to carry it. They'll just shoot a hologram on your belly, and then there you have your title.
Yeah, so exactly. Yeah, they'll do it at home. You don't even get real championships anymore. Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say you'll have your avatar, and you just do the voiceover for your avatar.
I mean, you joke, but 50 years from now, I don't think that's going to be such a crazy thing. I mean, esports are already a thing. I could see e-wrestling taking off to some degree,
Could be. Yeah. For me, it'd be good. Maybe I can live forever and wrestle. There you go.
It is. That's a really existential thought. And you know what? This was supposed to be kind of a dumb question that turned into a really serious answer. So, hot start. Yeah. I don't think it's what we're here exactly to talk about, though. We will get back.
Marcus.
We are here to talk about Marcus right now. I watched the trailer for this. It's a more dramatic tone. I think a lot of people know you from a lot more comedic stuff, but a little heavier than we're used to seeing you here with Marcus.
Yeah, that's it's funny. Originally being part of this project, it was really just to help produce it, get this project going. When I met the director, I met the script, and knew the message that Marcus was going on. I was like, yeah, I'd like to be a part of this and help get this going. That was my cat, sorry. And then there was an opportunity for a role in the picture. And when I read the script, I was like, yeah, I'd like to try Gus, because it is a very serious role. But Gus is a very important component to Marcus, because Gus is actually one of the interactions that Marcus has is someone that's really trying to understand Marcus in his own way and trying to be supportive, but really doesn't know how to understand Marcus. So for me, yes, it's a security guard role, but at the same time, there's a lot more depth to the character and to the plot line of the story. So I was obviously, I'll do that, because that's the thing, in acting, I want to try to push myself and push my boundaries and try to find things that are not what you would typically see me doing. And I think it's sometimes it's hard to find those roles. I mean, it really is, because most of the time when people write roles of somebody that's in a more dramatic situation, they don't think of a guy that's 7 foot 400 pounds for that role.
Right.
Casting directors or writers, they just don't. So anytime you can get something like this on film and say, hey, I can do that too, then maybe it'll create more opportunities down the road. But it was either way. whether anything happens or not, it was a great project to be a part of, and it was awesome to get to work with Owen and see him work in person. Like, it's hard for people to understand, because I mean, he's not a household name. He's not he's not Lawrence Fishburne or Denzel Washington or someone like that. But he's somewhat Morgan Freeman. But he's somebody he's got talent, he's got chops, and you see it with this character, what this character goes through. It was amazing to see that up close and work, and his performance was absolutely incredible to watch.
So, do you have the itch now to do more dramatic works? Again,
I've always had the itch. That's one of the things that I've always wanted to do, things that were outside of my wheelhouse. To being entertaining, you want to bring something different. The longest time, like, I had to fight really hard to let people know that I was funny to do comedy. Because, like, when I first started, like, oh, you're a giant, you can't be funny. You're a giant, you can't be funny. You're a giant, you can't be funny. Like, it's like a broken record or a giant parakeet in the background. You're not funny. You're a giant. But finally, I was able to convince WWE and the opportunity with the Big Show, and got a chance to say, hey, I'm funny. Like, they were blown away on Saturday Night Live with The Rock years ago when I was funny with that, because I saw that as a live show, and like, they can't tell me no, because it's a live show. So I was going to go out there and do everything I could to be funny. And I did such a great job, Rock never asked me back. So, no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, he was super, listen, tell you, he was super cool at that time with the way he was building his career, and knowing, I don't think, well, we kind of knew he was going to be, I mean, just being around him and knowing his work ethic and just knowing how people reacted to him, you kind of knew that, like, yeah, this guy's not going to be in wrestling long. He's just got too much. There's just too much there. You know what I mean? As soon as I saw him as the Mummy, when he said Haku Machente and had the wig and the hair done, I went, oh, this dude is done. He's a movie star. So you just know. I mean, people have that kind of talent. So it was gracious of him to give Triple H and Mick Foley and myself a chance to get that little fun rub on SNL. Still, one of the highlights of my life was being on that SNL.
I remember that episode. Remember you guys? Did you like hold a steel chair behind your back or something like?
Yeah, that was all impromptu. Like,
okay.
My back, I was so big then. I came back and Vince was smart enough to knew that I was hiding something, and that wasn't even script. Like, I went off stage and I came back and I had Chris Kattan in my arms. Like, that wasn't planned either. Mongo. Like, when I went off stage, I went like this, and he's so funny. He just jumped up in my arms, and I walked back into scene with him. Like, that was all impromptu stuff. We were just having fun clowning.
Wow.
So, yeah. So
I'm sure Lorne Michaels ripping out what little of his hair is there.
I'm sure he did. Like, these damn wrestlers are ruining my show. But
what's he doing? Yeah.
But it was important then to try to take that opportunity, make the most of it, because there were, like, I always wanted to have an opportunity doing a sitcom and being funny. Like, that was something I knew was in my wheelhouse that I could do. And then, eventually, it took me a while, but eventually got the Big Show, which was a lot of fun, doing a family comedy. And we're still looking for things to prove people that I'm more than more than just the big burly exterior, So,
well,
that's the thing with Marcus. This role was a great opportunity to do that as well.
For sure. And I only have so much time for you, to kind of put
No, sorry, I'm long-winded, Nick.
I'm gonna try to pair this all up here together, because you were talking about how you had to sell people on how you really weren't funny. But man, like, I remember you from The Waterboy, Captain Insano, right? Jingle All the Way, funny there. You've teased Insano's coming back. That's what I wanted. That's the other film tie-in I wanted to have with you here. Is, can we get an update on when you think we're gonna see Captain Insano in action in AEW?
Yeah, he'll be back. That's all I'm going to say.
He'll be back. Has Adam Sandler approved? Is he okay with it?
Well, the guy that wrote The Waterboy has approved. So,
all right. Anyway,
Tony Khan and I have secured the rights to Captain Insano. There's already an outfit made. I already have the outfit, the whole 9 yards. We're doing a lot of prep work, and this is my last hoorah, so to speak. And let's be honest, I don't think this character is going to be a killer going out there trying to beat Jon Moxley for the AEW championship. I think at this point, this is a character to have fun. We'll see how it goes, but for me right now, I just see a chance to have fun with this character and be a bright spot on the show. But we'll see how I'm feeling, and we'll see how everybody takes off with it. I mean, I'm not afraid to win another championship. I've had one in every company. I wouldn't mind getting one AEW either.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So you're talking multiple matches. You don't want to have a one and done here. You want to go back and you want to.
No. My whole reason for coming to AEW was to work on commentary and to compete more. So
Good time to see you and Wardlow in act. I'd love to see you two guys slam up right
yeah, Wardlow's too hot for me right now. Wardlow's on fire right now. Like you got to pick and choose those battles. Like, no, we'll wait till he cools off a little bit, then I can have a little fun with him.
All right, just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah, no, I don't feel like taking that power bomb, and definitely not 3 of them. That's no, brother.
You think
no?
You think he could hit you with 3 power bombs? That's.
I guarantee you he can't, because my ass ain't doing it. How about that?
Okay, fair enough. Paul, I want to thank you so much for the time. It was great catching up with you, chatting about a little bit of wrestling, but a lot about Marcus here. Again, it comes out this Friday, July 15th. Anything you want to say to everybody about where they could check it out, anything like that?
Well, Marcus will be in some selected theaters. Will also be online. Just check out and look for it. I'm supposed to do a better job at that promoting it, but I'm not, because I forgot, because we got sidetracked. But definitely you want to check out Owen's performance. This film, Marcus, sends a really good message about mental health and people struggling with mental health issues, and probably one of the better films that I've had a chance to be a part of personally, that I really enjoy the message that it's doing, that it's putting out there. So I'm really proud of it. There you go. I'm proud of it. So there's that. I'm not going to cry on camera. So stop, Nick.
Okay, we're done.